It is a rather serious pin mail day today. We have one. I just wanted to pause so you could see that cute little note. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cute note on this one as well, and a mini sticker. 6, a rather large 7, and 8 packages to open together today. So we're going to get into it because that's a good amount of pins. I think that this is a product of the holidays and the mail kind of sitting around a little bit longer than it normally would with the holidays. So I'm just going to go in really random order. I'm going to start with this one and we're going to see. Whoop, I'm excited. One came out that I was excited about. So that was the reason for my dramatic noise there. We got some very cute stickers with this order. Here we have, oh my gosh, I'm really excited about all of these. We have one to add to a set. We are starting this set of animals with the butterfly on the nose. That's Copper from Fox and the Hound. And then, oh, we've got one of our donuts. And we're adding to our sleeping animals collection with Dumbo sleeping on a little branch. There's a more close-up look at little sleeping Dumbo. His big ears. Oh my gosh. He is precious. Here is our first donut, Peter Pan, as I showed you before. These are larger than I expected, and I'm very happy about that. Nice size. Here's Copper from Fox and the Hound, a little butterfly on his nose. As I mentioned, he is part of a whole series of characters that have the butterfly on the nose. And then adding to, still not quite completing this set, but getting close, we have, I think this is Oliver from Oliver and Company, adding this cat and his collar into the mix of this collection. So I have just 2 left in this collection to get. I still need Goofy and Marie. Not Goofy, Pluto. Pluto and Marie. And then I was able to scoop up 2 more donuts from the donut series. Here is Pluto. Very cute. I was thinking I wasn't going to collect these, but I'm glad that I am. And also 101 Dalmatians from the donut set. Oh, we might have a little scratch on it. Can I get that off? I can't quite tell. Unfortunately, that is some damage in the enamel on the top of the pin, and that is not something that I can get out. Oh, darn it. Ugh. And lastly from this seller, I was able to grab 2 more pins. 1 more in the sleeping animal set. Here we have a Lucifer from Cinderella, sleeping on this very plush looking ottoman. And then, not from the sleeping animal set, though you would almost think that it is, we have 2 of the Dalmatians from 101 Dalmatians. I loved the 101 Dalmatians as a kid, and so this is just a collection I'm always adding to whenever I can. Next up, we're going with the pink package. Oh, that's quite the ball of pins that just came out of there. This is how they're all packed. They look like they've been packed well, so that is good. I believe that we have Munchlings in here. That is what I am seeing. We're gonna give this a little snip. And that is now unrolling a little better. And we do indeed have some Munchlings in there. First Munchling making its way out is this Donald corn cob piece. He looks a little grouchy. Looks like he's got butter and maybe are those chives on corn? Cute nonetheless. This is from the series 3. You know, because it has the little crystal there. The crystal is intended to keep fakes at bay. I was fortunate to grab 9 total Munchlings from the same seller, all at $5 and $6 a piece. So you are about to see all kinds of them. Here is Mickey as a baked potato. Here's Mushu, I think that's his name anyway, as a type of strawberry dessert. Here's a character from Ratatouille. I'm not sure. I think it's the dad rat, though, not the main character. This is a harder one to find because it's Stitch, and Stitch is always hard to find. He is a stack of pancakes with a cherry on top and butter kind of dripping down his head. This is a character from Hercules, I believe, either Pain or Panic. I don't remember exactly which one he is. I do not have the other one yet. Whichever one he is, I don't have whatever the other one is. This one is adorable and is one of the reasons why I decided I needed to start collecting the Munchlings. This is Bambi in a little lettuce bowl almost, with little bits of lettuce or something else green on top of his head, and just too cute. This one is also extra adorable. We have Piglet as a chocolate dipped strawberry. Oh my goodness. As you can see, we have lots from series 3 today. I think all of the ones except maybe one that I've showed you so far have had the crystal on them. And then we have Cheshire as strawberry lemonade, maybe, with the tail as the handle. So very cute. And that was what was in that package. Moving on to this one from Whatnot. We got some stickers in there. Oh, I'm glad I reached down. There's a whole clump of additional pins. I always like to reach in really well and just check and make sure I didn't miss any stickers or anything like that. This is from Pins Collecting, and they left me a very sweet little note. Hi Brittany, thank you for the purchases. For the up bike, I put in 2 Mickey pin backs in case you like those better. Enjoy, Pin Pals, Ruthie and Claire. That was very sweet of them. And then we have a couple of stickers. We have a very traditional looking Mickey. Oh, Beauty and the Beast and Pluto. Very kind. And now getting into the pins. Oh, this one is one that I just couldn't resist because look at that. It's Bambi with his mom and his dad. Oh, I saw that and swiped to bid pretty dang fast. Originally $17.99, I think I paid $10. And these are a pin-on-pin style. And I feel like you don't get to see Bambi with his mom and dad like this. Maybe ever? Oh, I wonder if it's supposed to be like that, though. He's a little... The dad is a little loose. Oh, man. I don't know why that's loose, but both of the pieces on the back look like they are intact. The little rivets, is that what they're called right here? There's the back side, though. This one was a limited release and just so very precious. Not sure why that is loose like that. And I may have to research and see if that's a common thing or if that's something I need to be concerned about, because that's, I don't know, that's pretty loose. But I absolutely adore this pin, so I would hate to have to send it back. That would be very sad. But anyway, we have this pin, this very adorable Disney Bambi pin. Getting into the next portion of this purchase. Oh my gosh, I did not realize how little she is. She is stinking cute. Look at that little tiny Marie. Marie is another character that is hard to collect or find. Oh my goodness. Look at her compared to the size of my fingers. What a cute little Marie. She is so tiny. What a precious little pin she is. I was thinking that that was a mark at first, but I think it's actually part of her fur. She is a Disney store little Marie, and oh my gosh, so very cute. I love her little itty bitty size. Look at how tiny she is compared to that donut. And then I see. So the Loungefly ones come with these metal backs. And what the seller was saying is that she also included 2 of the Mickey pin backs in case I prefer those. And I actually do prefer the Mickey pin backs, so that was very kind of her to include those in my purchase. This Up bike is arriving and completing our bike collection. So I'm very excited about that. This Loungefly series is now complete. Up next, we're going to go with this tiny little package. Very sweet little message, as I showed you before. Always appreciate when the sellers want to keep packages safe and in good shape. Oh boy. I don't know. We're going to have to just maybe tear down the length of this one because everything is stuck inside. I don't know. Ouch. Why it's so stuck, but whew, we're getting there. We have, oh, what's his name? Tom or Jerry? Tom. He's Tom, and the cat was Jerry. Anyway, we got that. I'm going to gently remove the pins, I think and hope, and we also have Jasmine. Very cute. And yeah, this was just like part of the package, I guess. I don't know. So tearing it became unavoidable. But anyway, we have these pins going on. Whoops. Did I win one in this set?
Cool.
Or is it just a very long time ago that I ordered this? Because I feel like it has been a while. Ship date 12/15. Yeah, it's now the 26th. So I guess it has just been a while. I do remember buying these now, but I thought this had already come. Maybe it's the other one I have. I'll have to check now. Wow, that was some pretty long shipping time. Okay, so sorry for that confusion with these pins. It just seems like it was a really long ship time, and I think I was just forgetting that I hadn't received these yet, but here is, hold on, Chip. I think this one is Chip. I mix up Chip and Dale all the time, but I think I'm trying to remember Dale darker nose. I think that's the connection that I'm working on. So anyway, here's an anchor that represents Chip. Here is this very cute little Pluto cupcake, adding to our cupcake collection. And then we have Chip and Dale. So, so cute. Little Chip and Dale heads that are tiny. So there are these 2 little cuties. I really do enjoy the itty bitty pins. Onto this fun package. I really like this mailer that these pins came in. All right, here's our pins. Let me just be sure we have nothing else in there. That is everything. Onto the pins. When I can, I like to be able to reuse this bubble stuff, so the tape was easy to get off of that one. Oh, I remember purchasing these. That was fast shipping on these. What was the ship date on these ones? 12/22, yeah, just 4 days. So that was pretty good. We have Olaf as an apple. Being a teacher, I like to collect apples. And because I said I was a teacher during this live sale, the person who runs the Misfit Misses said that she had this one as well and offered it up to me, which I was very happy to grab it. And then I got this Mickey Mouse emotion to add to my set of those, which is still not complete, but we are getting closer all the time. So there's a close-up look at that pin. I'm actually not even sure what set Olaf is from. I'm sure he's from a set, and I think I have seen it, but not recently. But he is the only one that I have so far from whatever that set is. If I can find it, I will try to remember to put it on the screen for you. He's a tiny one as well. Just adorable. And then I very much love this rainbow apple that has Mickey ears. Too cute on that one. It's a hidden Mickey too. All right, we are down to 3 packages. Moving on to this blue one. Oh, we've got full-on boxes here in this one. These are not mystery boxes. This was super fast shipping on these. Just 2-day shipping time. So not all of the packages take that long to arrive. Most of them, in fact, don't take that long because the way it works on Whatnot, a seller doesn't get paid until the person has received their item, and then about 24 to 48 hours later, the seller will receive their payment. So sellers are pretty motivated to send things off so that they can get those. Oh, it's the stockings. This one is actually a Mercari purchase. So not Whatnot, but that's how it works on Whatnot, and probably you're familiar with Mercari, but it's similar. Once the seller sends the item and the buyer receives it, and the buyer rates the seller on Mercari, then they get their payment. So again, sellers are motivated to get the items out the door. So 2-day turnaround on this. Very impressed. Oh wow, really well packaged. I will never complain about it being hard to get a pin out because I always appreciate them being so well wrapped. There is Donald. This stocking set is complete now. I don't think all of them will have arrived for today's video, but 2 more adding to the 2 that I already have, and then there are 2 more that should be coming in the mail soon. So excited. I love this little set. They're beautiful, beautiful Loungefly pins. And then we have the next one. I wonder if you can guess what the next one might be. So I'll say this much. Here's the full set. I have Mickey and Pluto already. Donald and his closest companion are now home. And then we're waiting on the final 2. So I bet you know which one this is. It was very kind of the seller to send the boxes as well. I was not expecting that. Didn't need the boxes either, so just a true bonus there. When I'm cutting, I'm being sure not to stab all the way through to the pin and just kind of the outermost layers so that I can start to unravel the padding. Here is, you guessed it, Daisy. She has a very beautiful stocking. I love the colors in hers. These are my 3 favorite colors, so that's probably why I like her stocking so much. It's also just so different than the others that are available. I feel like the rest of them either have Christmassy colors or blues and reds, which red is Christmassy, but Daisy's is just so different. So there is Miss Daisy. I will go and rate that seller when I am done with this video. And when these were brand new, they were $9.90 per box. 1 pin in each box. On to the big ones. Here is one of these larger mailers. So there is a pin in this purchase, but there are also a couple of other items that I didn't entirely know what they were, like I did, but I didn't kind of thing when I purchased them. This seller sold all Japanese things, and he was calling these items Ichiban items. So I'll open those and show them to you. And I'm going to show you this pin now. I really don't know a whole lot about these items, but they were a steal of a price. So I figured I would scoop them up and see what happened. Kind of took a gamble. As you can see on the packaging, everything is just Japanese. And the seller, in case you're wondering, this was Whatnot. The seller, his first name is Frank. I don't have his Whatnot name. Oh, I do, wait. I have the packing slip, and that has his Whatnot name on it. His Whatnot name is Disney Elements. And the items that I purchased were described as Ichiban, and Disney pin. That's what we got. Anyway, we've got the Disney Mickey head backer on here. And then I'll give you a really good look at the back of this one because it's going to be so different than pins normally are. So that's what we've got going on the back there. And here is what the front looks like. Very, very glittery. Minnie Mouse in the 30th balloon. I'm going to do some research on her because I really know next to nothing about this pin or about the other items I purchased. I'm thinking that this is a pin that was produced in Japan only. That's my guess anyway. So it's a beautiful pin. I am happy to have it and excited to learn more about it. So we'll add that to the board. And then these items are like little pouches, little plasticky pouches that have little zippers on top. And I paid what? Okay, for the Disney pin, for these pouches, this pouch and the other pouch, for one I paid $2, for the other one I paid $3, and for the pin I paid $2. So for those prices, I was just kind of curious and wanted to see these items. So like I said, took a gamble. So it's come with this Japanese writing filled thing, but then our product has English words, Mickey Mouse, and the club part. And Mickey Mouse's name, of course, is just Mickey Mouse, and then taking the globe by storm, all that is in English, official member. So here we have this little cute pouch. It's just a little plastic pouch. It's a nice little zipper on it. It zips very nicely. This is what it looks like on the front and the back. Really cute. $3 and then $2. I am impressed and glad that I grabbed them. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make them stand. Nope. It's going to lay down there. You can kind of see it in the frame. And then this is the other one that I was able to grab. Now, of course, I wish that I had grabbed more of these, but I'll know for next time when I see this seller hop on. Same little Japanese jargon. And then we have this Disney 100 pouch. Here's the front of this one. The back of this one. Purple zipper on this little cutie. Very nice little pouch, and it is the same size as the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse one. Very cute little bags. I'm excited to have these, and like I said, wish I'd grabbed more, honestly. My hope was, we'll see if we can get them to stand like that. All right. My hope was actually that I could get one for each of my kids and then also one for myself, and I could have, but not knowing the seller and not really knowing the product, I just kind of shied away from, I shied away from grabbing anymore. But again, like I said, I'll know for next time. On to the last package, also a large one here. This is an eBay purchase. I am very excited about these. As you can tell, they are larger pins. If you've watched some of my other videos, then you will maybe have an idea of what exactly these are. They are adding on to a series that I've already started. You might already be able to tell. Nicely, nicely wrapped. Really appreciate that. Look at Stitch. This is another pin in the Stitch Crashes Disney series. This is 8 of 12. Here Stitch is with the apple. This is the Snow White Stitch Crashes Disney. Look at the florals on him and those beautiful blues. I love the florals in his ears, the top of his head, here on his arm, and then on his chest. And this is more of a rubbery feel, the apple. It seems like I now have two, well, about to be three, but two Stitch Crashes Disney pins that I've opened, and they each have a small element that has this rubbery feel to it. So here he is. And on the back, it says, crash into Disney film scenes with Stitch in this wild limited release series of 12 designs. Our lovable yet out-of-this-world alien brings his magic to fan favorite moments from beloved animated classics. And then we have a little bit about this Stitch. Specifically, magic mirror on the wall, Stitch is the fairest one of all. Our mischief maker is off to forest adventures in Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Breaking all the rules, this item is sure to be a one-of-a-kind addition to any collection, just like Experiment 626 himself. Very cute. Excited to be adding to this collection. The backer card is in perfect shape. Stitch looks to be in perfect shape. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Originally $24.99. I paid $15 plus a couple dollars in shipping for that Stitch. And then last, but certainly not least, last for today is, as I alluded to, one more Stitch Crashes Disney pin, beautifully wrapped again. This one is Pinocchio. And what's really interesting to me is that as the series began, it seems like this portion was hollowed out, whereas on that Stitch, it is not hollowed out and it is solid. And that's 8 of 12. This is 5 of 12. So it seems like this is something that maybe was going on in the beginning of the releases and then they changed later on. But here is the Pinocchio Stitch. The hat is the element that is a little bit rubbery on this one. He has some beautiful details. Again, love the little yellow circles on the bottoms of his feet. His ears are very beautiful with the little stars in them. This detailing on his arms. Look at his little nose. So there he is, 5 of 12. I'll skip reading this first top portion because that's the same on every pin, but I will read this portion that is specific to this pin. I've got no strings on me. Making his appearance in Disney's Pinocchio, he's ready to embark on a journey of bravery, honesty, and mischief. Breaking all the rules, this item is sure to be a one-of-a-kind addition to any collection, just like Experiment 626 himself. So it seems like that last sentence is the same on each pin, and there's one sentence or two that is specific to this pin itself. Very beautiful pin. They are big, they are thick, they are heavy. So there we have it. There is today's haul. I was thinking I might run out of room, so I was trying to conserve some space on the board, but we actually had a little room to spare. From our adorable Ichiban bags, to our Stitch Crashes Disney pins, this adorable Bambi and his mother and father, Munchlings, and all of the other pins that came home today. As usual, we are beginning some series, we are completing some series, and we are progressing some series. But that is today's Disney Pin Haul.